On this episode of Livin' La Vida Local, we leave the Virgin Islands and head south for Costa Rica. First stop on our tour, we visit the town of La Fortuna, where we get to see their gorgeous waterfalls, check out the mystical hanging bridges, and our absolute favorite, we explore the Arenal volcanoes while on ATVs. We even get the opportunity to learn a little bit about the native locals. So come along and enjoy our adventures in Costa Rica. Hello Internet, my name is Mandy, and this is my camera shy husband John. We're both boat captains. We currently live and work down in the U.S. Virgin Islands on St. Thomas. On this episode of Livin' La Vida Local, we finally get to take a vacation. We leave the islands, head south, and visit one of our favorite countries. So come along with us and check out our adventures. First stop, the town of La Fortuna.
To the La Fortuna waterfall. We're gonna go ahead and take the path. It's about 500 steps down. We're gonna go check that out. This is probably the most popular attraction here in La Fortuna, besides the Arenal volcano, is to come check out the La Fortuna waterfall. I need to find one of those information signs so I can give you a little more info about it, but right now we're gonna go check that out. It should be exciting. We didn't get to see this when we were here last time. We were told that we totally missed this one and we can't make that mistake again, so here to rectify that. We finally made it to the La Fortuna waterfall, and isn't it amazing? You can hear me, it's loud. This is a really strong waterfall, but it is absolutely beautiful, and I can see why it's the best attraction here. We definitely missed this last time, but I'm so glad we came back and didn't miss it this time. This is incredible, and if you make it to Costa Rica, definitely put this spot on your list, because I'm a big waterfall person, and this one is definitely amazing. The energy here is incredible. It's not super crowded either. You can go swimming in here as well. Definitely put it on your list of things to check out when you come to Costa Rica.
Oh, and did I mention that I'm a professional photographer? I think I skipped that part. Just to give you guys a heads up, you'll see me taking lots of photos on these trips, but I will try to share as many of the good ones as possible with you guys. It's one of my favorite things to do when I'm on vacation. Now I'll be honest with you, taking a look around, there's not a ton of people. This is just after the pandemic, and we got really lucky as their borders had only been open for a short period of time and there still wasn't many people traveling. I think this is more an accurate description of what it's like during low season. As we all know, Costa Rica is a really popular destination and there's quite a few people around during high season. So plan accordingly.
Currently up at La Fortuna and checking out the Arenal volcano, which is behind me here, but you can't actually see because there's too many clouds. We're up in the cloud forest right now. Absolutely beautiful, and we're about to go on a tour, check out all the hanging bridges in the rainforest. So stay tuned and hopefully I'll get a lot of good action. We'll see a bunch of wildlife. There's my husband John.
my trusty camera bag man carrying all my extra stuff for me. Stay tuned and hopefully I'll get a lot of good action for you.
As you guys can see from some of the photos I got, we did get a chance to see some pretty cool stuff, but to be honest, it was really rainy. It was really hard to see some of those monkeys, and there was a lot of construction going on. This guy was probably the best part of our trip, and we became friends, and we still talk to him to this day. But if you would like to go see the Arenal volcano, definitely put it on your list. We had a great time checking out the hanging bridges. It was a lot of fun and definitely something for the whole family to go and do. All right, everyone. While walking through the rainforest is lovely and refreshing, we're here for adventure. So we kick it up a notch and decide to go explore the Arenal volcano a little closer up.
Decided to take an adventure tour on some ATVs. We're super excited. We're gonna try to go explore some of these rainforest areas and the volcano up here. So far, so good. So much fun. It's always fun to take hikes and stuff like that, but sometimes you just gotta get out there. ATVing is so much fun, but we are down next to one of the thermal rivers. You can see some people behind us here are doing the rafting thing. So there is all kinds of fun tours to do. And then after this, what's actually part of this tour as well and included, something to be checking out when you go to Costa Rica. If you book tour packages, you get a much better deal when you kind of book everything at once. Talk to a couple different tour agencies first, compare some of the pricing, but we got this tour. We got our own ATVs for only $70 per person. And included in this tour is a free ticket to the natural hot springs at one of the hotels here afterwards, free of charge. The idea is to try to bring tourists into some of the newer hotels here, but it makes for an awesome deal. And so we're having a morning of ATVing around. And then this afternoon, we're gonna go hang out at some hot springs and natural spas and maybe even go for a massage or a facial or something. That'd be amazing. So just another day in Costa Rica.
Forgive my technical difficulties here with the camera. Apparently I can't keep my finger off the lens. But this next part of the tour is actually really cool and was included in the ATV tour. we get to meet and learn a little bit more about the Maluku tribe.
Okay, again, thank you so much for your visit. One moment here today. They are here, you trust me, the amazing and different people visit Maluku tribe in Costa Rica. Now repeat after me, Afepakian. Afepakian means thank you, and Kapi. Kapi is pura vida or traditional typical greeting in the Maluku tribe. Kapi Kapi.
Copy, copy.
Okay, my friend, the artisan here, the word said.
I'll be honest, I had a little hard time understanding their dialect. It's much different from the local Spanish. But from here, they showed us their local wares and art, and it was absolutely amazing. We really did enjoy this ATV tour and would highly recommend it to anyone. We really enjoyed our time in La Fortuna. It's a wonderful town with great and amazing people. We didn't even get to show you all of the great food and restaurants they have here, but it was time to move on, and here we are taking the water taxi across Lake Arenal on to our next destination. Coming up next on Livin' La Vida Local. We leave the town of La Fortuna, cross Lake Arenal, and head to the cloud forest of Monteverde. We explore more hanging bridges, get a chance to check out a lot more waterfalls, explore the area on horseback, check out some of the local cuisine, and my favorite, we get to go drink and learn about coffee. So come and join us on this episode of Livin' La Vida Local.